Good afternoon, guys. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Welcome to my first Draw With Me video. So, I am just using my iPad and I'm just going to kind of narrate and draw as I go. I haven't decided what I'm going to draw yet, but I know I'm going to do it in the chibi style. So, I think I'm going to start by drawing chibi style. So, if you guys have never seen chibi style, it's where everything has a really big head and a really small body. So, if I'm going to start with the head first, I'm going to start with a circle. I'm just going to make the best circle I can. We're just going to do nice basic shapes to start out with. I'm just going to sketch it. My circle does not have to be perfect. And once I get into there, then I can start kind of dropping the chin in. So our heads aren't perfect circles. Our heads have got a couple different shapes to them. But if we drop our chin in right here, we can start to kind of build it up. This is just a good way of kind of going about, and we can start to build the body up here a little bit. So let's start with this. Now remember, small bodies, and they're very simple. So I'm just going to take what would kind of be like a curvy square here. Start with a curvy square here. Put the little head right here. Or put the little body right here. I'm sorry, I called it a head. Little body right here, and let's do some arms. Again, very simple arms and legs with our little chibi style person here. So I'm going to go here, draw down here, get down, move that arm down here. We'll see if you guys can start to guess here who I'm making as I start to do this. Alright, I'm going to come down here and put a little curve down here for the body because his legs are going to be a little squat. Put a little leg right here. Chibi style little feet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Little feet down here at the bottom. Up. And over. There. And then let's do the other leg down here. Like he's crouched down on his knees. On one knee here a little bit, little chibi foot back here, hiding back here where we can't see it. And then the arms and the hands, you don't have to worry about too much. Actually, I don't like that hand. I'm going to change back here to my eraser, shrink it down a little bit. I'm going to work on this arm again. I don't like that arm one bit. Let's go back and get my pencil, and let's go back down here. Let's fix this arm a little bit. Should almost be down all the way to the ground here. We'll just go kind of like this. There it is. There's his arm. Body moves over here. Now we can start to break down. Put a little arm right there like that. Now we can start to break down all the other bits here. So I've kind of darkened it up. I got my pencil here. Now I'm going to start dropping in some of the details as I start to draw this out. So I got my head here. I'm going to put a little curve down the middle, just like this. That kind of helps to figure out where I'm going to put the eyes. And right here, where these little angles kind of meet right here, it's a good place to kind of drop in another curve. So you can kind of start to see where you're going here. Now let's start adding some details to this bad boy so you guys can start to figure out what I'm drawing here. So I'm going to go ahead, remember chibi style, big eyes. So I'm going to come in here and drop big eyes in here. Some big eyes right there, one. Big eye right here. And this eye is going to be really close to the side because he's turning his head. I'm going to kind of put it like that. I'll put a little border around it. I got some edges. Can you start to figure out what I'm doing here yet? I'm really going to start to figure it out here in just a second as I start to add some of the other pieces to it. Right here. there. I think is where I'm going to run the boots, right there. All right, so now we're starting to get an idea, I think, of what I am drawing. So I'm going to start to add some color to this guy now. So let's go in here and let's grab some red and start with the red. Now, instead of using a pencil here, I think I'm going to use just this little medium brush right here and see what I can get going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and start laying in some color right here. Now I'm just going to cheat a little bit since I'm drawing on my iPad. So I'm going to come over here, do this. I can get my bucket, fill it in. Go back to here. Let's go add some more red real quick. Add red where I need it. Hopefully my lines are a little bit rough here, but I'm kind of going fast so you guys can kind of see the whole, all of the steps together. So I'm gonna put this foot right here. Bucket. Boom. Back to my brush. Knock it off. Come down here. Grab that little section right there. That's where his boot's gonna be right there. Bucket. Boom. All right, let's add some more color. I'm almost done here with the red, I think. Let's go in and drop this red in here. I'm gonna drop this down here. Here we go. Now we're starting to find out what this guy is gonna kind of look like here. Figured it out yet? I bet you guys have. I'm pretty sure you probably have. As I start to drop in these colors, you're starting to get a good idea here of what is happening. So real quickly, real simple. Oh, look at all those mistakes. It's okay though. I can use an eraser, or I can just go ahead and live with the mistakes today. I haven't decided which one I'm going to do yet. Or update it a little bit more as I start to kind of go through it. I'm going to go ahead and connect that. Down here, let's go around this eye. A little bit better, maybe. Now, I love drawing on the iPad because I can come back through here and really clean up the edges. I can hit the undo button if there's something I don't like. There's all kinds of great ways to kind of go about drawing on the iPad. I haven't done it very much, and I'm just learning how to use this pencil and this app. Now the app I'm using is called Autodesk Sketchbook. I like this app for lots of reasons. Let's change our color. Let's go get some blues now. Let's go find a blue we like. I like that blue right there. Come back through here. Let's go ahead and load it up. So you notice I like to do things in stages and steps. So I'm always drawing on top, on top, on top, on top of everything and just building up my drawing. That is one of the easiest ways to get some of your drawings done here. This is super fun to do. I like drawing these little cute guys every once in a while. My daughter likes it when I draw these cute guys, so I'm going to try my best to keep drawing these cute guys. Let's get that bucket. Let's do some filling in. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now we're back. All right, so I'm starting to get my basic shape. I bet you guys figured it out by now who my guy is. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to get my black, and I'm going to do a little bit of outlining here, but I'm going to shrink my brush size down pretty small so I can start to kind of outline him a little bit. Now this is where I like to do the outlines. Go ahead and start dropping in the outlines here and adding those little extra details at the end here. I don't know how I feel about this arm, but it's pretty okay for today. Maybe I'll get better at this as we go. Remember, practice makes perfect. There's his foot. Some lines here. Drop a line there. I'm just outlining. Real simple, real easy. I can clean up some of the lines. It doesn't quite look as chunky anymore, which is a good sign. Ooh, that's a bad line. Undo. Come back through here, line this out. Ooh. Try that again. I should be having trouble with this curve. There we go. That's close enough. Drop in the boot. Over here to the other arm. Just real quickly. Maybe if you guys want to do yours, you guys can spend a little bit more time on it. I don't want you to sit here and have to listen to me make a video for hours and hours and hours. But you're starting to see our hero take shape. Come through here, line him out right here. All those outlines in. Ooh, I don't like that one, that line either. Undo. Let's try again. It's hard to draw curves, and I am still learning the best ways to do all this drawing on my iPad. I'll tell you what, though, it's pretty fun. If you have an iPad, I would highly recommend checking out some of these drawing videos, and the fact that you can record them is also fun too. I'm going to fatten up my brush here a little bit. Make a nice thick line around his eyes here to really show off that mask. There we go, look at that. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Hey, I think now this is starting to look like somebody we know. Put it in there. All right, now let's go ahead and drop in the last bit. I'm going to go back and shrink my lines here a little bit more so I can start drawing these parts. Ooh, I think that line's still too fat. I'm going to shrink it down some more. Nice, skinny lines. I'm trying to follow that curve like I did the last time, so I can start to make those lines the right way. Now it's kind of goes like this, and then let's go ahead and start adding those fun parts right here. I'm gonna through here. Oh, all right. Now this is starting to look pretty good here. Let's start to connect some of these lines here. I think you guys have figured out my drawing now pretty easily. Start figuring out where those lines are going to go. Let's go ahead and add a couple more lines and finish this guy out. I even have a couple lines down here. Yes. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Let's go ahead and drop a line right here. Let's do some curves. Okay, we'll put a little guy here in the middle. That spider could use a little work, don't you think? I forgot the neck down here. We'll put a little dark curve down here for the neck. And then I'm going to run some of these lines across here. go ahead and add some lines here. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. Now if I wanted to, I can go in here and I can come back with, let's go get some more of that red over there. I can't remember which red it was, but that's okay because I'm going to darken it up a little bit because I want to add a little bit of shadow. I want to add a little bit of opacity to it. I'm going to kind of come down here to like 53. And then I can start to add shadows if I want to. Over here, I'm going to add a little bit bigger brush though. Make my brush a little bigger. And come down here, I can start to add shadows to it a little bit. If I wanted to, some shadows in here. Some shadows right there. He's definitely going to have some shadows under his legs. Like that. He's got kind of a nice shadow right here. And really, when you add shadows, it really starts to kind of make the drawing pop a little bit, and I'm going fast, so it might look a little sloppy here. A little shadow right here. Right here under his belly. He's kind of moving forward a little bit. That way then we can start to kind of see what's happening here. There we go. All right, let's go get a blue. Back to a blue. Darken up a blue a little bit too. I want a little bit of blue dark. I think I still got my opacity set up right. Let's come back through here. Let's add some blue shadows to them. All right. Well, I'm going to stop it right there. What do you guys think of my Spider-Man? I think he's missing one thing. We'll go ahead and find the color I want. Let's go in here to this yellow. Yeah, it's perfect. And I'm even going to give him a little tingling spidey sense. Now his spidey sense is tingling. He knows he's ready for adventure. Well, there you go, guys. That's my first draw along with me video. See if you guys can draw yourself a nice little Spider-Man too. See what you guys can come up with. Or try a different superhero. That might even be a good idea too. So I hope everybody has a great day today. Pay attention for the Friday gallery, and I'll see you guys later.